Pinellas County Sheriff's Office emerged as a county-wide law enforcement agency after a 1912 referendum established Pinellas County as separate and independent from Hillsborough County. Clearwater became the county seat, and Marvel Whitehurst was the first sheriff. Back then, Pinellas Sheriff's deputies drove their own cars and wore their own clothes until Sheriff Sid Saunders and Don Ganung brought the organization into the modern age with command structure, a pay scale, uniforms, marked vehicles, and the initiative to bring new technologies into the law enforcement business. Now, the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office is a recognized leader in the field of efficient law enforcement service, expert training, and technology. Our members are dedicated to providing professional public safety, public service, and leading the way for a safer Pinellas. Located on Florida's Gulf Coast, Pinellas County is the most populated county for its size in the state. The Pinellas County Sheriff's Office provides contract law enforcement services to 13 of Pinellas County's 24 cities. And now, with over 2,700 members, the Sheriff's Office is one of the county's largest employers.
It is a career, it's not just a job. You come to work every day and it's something different. There's always new challenges, you're always learning. I wouldn't change it for anything.
Mi trabajando está bien.
The career, the agency has provided me so many opportunities, and once again, I think it somewhat molded me as the man that I am today.
The agency is organized into 6 major bureaus: patrol, detention and corrections, investigative operations, judicial operations, inspections, and support services. Deputies with the Patrol Operations Bureau are the backbone of the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office and most visible to the public. Their mobile office consists of laptop technology giving them access to any number of agency and internet-based resources.
They keep us, on our toes, and we are very well prepared out here to deal with just about anything.
The Flight Section, Sexual Predator and Offender Tracking, Marine Unit, Environmental Lands Unit, K-9, SWAT, School Resource Officers, and the Dive Team all operate under the Patrol Operations Bureau. Other services include school crossing guards and Citizens Patrol volunteers.
Sir, the jury, having found you guilty, I am now going to adjudicate you guilty and remand you to the custody of the sheriff.
Deputies who provide court security for the county's 5 courthouses and 50 judges are assigned to the Judicial Operations Bureau. Misdemeanor probation, the Violent Offender Warrant Unit, and other court processing responsibilities are also managed through this bureau.
We are responsible for bringing all the custodies over from the jail to circuit court. We normally bring, on average, about 150 inmates over here a day from court.
Pinellas County has a centralized jail system, and the Detention and Corrections Bureau is tasked with managing the jail population. It is the 28th largest jail in the country, with an average of 3,000 inmates, over 60% of whom are awaiting trial. The Bureau also oversees the 400-bed Safe Harbor Jail Diversion Program and Shelter. Nearly 50,000 persons are booked through the jail each year.
It was a whole new ballgame for me. I never experienced the correction field, so it was definitely eyes wide open. But I love my job. I love, coming to work, and I think at the end of the day, I think it's rewarding as far as going home and feel like you've in some way helped or accomplished something.
Inmates requiring medical care are housed in the inmate healthcare facility instead of being treated in smaller clinics in the jail.
The care that they have to give people who haven't sought care in years. A lot of these people come here and haven't been to the doctor, so they encounter a lot of medical issues, from the small to the major. And the jail really saves a lot of people's lives when it comes to the care that they provide.
Detectives with the Sheriff's Investigative Operations Bureau pursue suspects in violent crimes against persons and property crimes. Victim advocates assist crime victims through the system. Child protection investigators work countywide to investigate complaints of child abuse and neglect, often removing children from unhealthy or dangerous environments.
Knowing that you're out there to protect the children
who are in a situation where the parents or the adults are not in the best interest of the children, that part can be fulfilling to know that you've maybe saved a child's life.
The Pinellas County Sheriff's Office is one of just 47 sheriff's offices nationally accredited for excellence in law enforcement, corrections, and inmate healthcare policies and services. Along with the law enforcement and detention staff, there are hundreds of civilian members who support the agency's mission in the Support Services Bureau.
The people wearing the uniforms is what they see, but without the support from the civilians, then we would be as half as efficient as we are.
I believe we're the team behind the team. We're the ones that are assisting with the clerical things so that our deputies can be out there and making sure that our community is safe. They need us in the background to, provide them with all the tools they need to make sure that that happens.
The Communications Center staff is the lifeline, linking citizens in distress with help on the way. Fleet and communications maintenance keeps agency vehicles on the road. Human Resources promotes the agency's career opportunities, and training is an essential element of any law enforcement agency.
Starting out in patrol, the equipment in patrol is phenomenal. The weapon systems that we have, the equipment we have in our vehicles is top rated, it's top-notch stuff. And as a trainer with the agency, when I was in the training section, I got to see firsthand how important training is to the sheriff, and the resources that he dedicated to the training unit were phenomenal.
Computer Services manages all of the agency's automated systems and databases. Crime scene investigators provide forensic services to Sheriff's Office crime scenes and contract cities.
It takes a lot of people to make an agency of this size operate effectively. And it's us as civilians doing this job, but there's also the people in the IT unit, the people who are behind the scenes with all the different computer programs, the radio, the mechanic personnel who keep our cars running. It takes everybody to make this operation throughout the county work effectively and efficiently. Without each person as part of a cog, this whole thing would fall apart. And then the citizens who are paying our salaries would not get the quality of service that they get today.
Technicians with the Automated Fingerprint Identification System, or AFIS, and latent print examiners use several databases to establish suspects in ongoing investigations or cold cases. Property and evidence, purchasing, fiscal affairs, youth services, and community education are all part of the agency's internal operations and community outreach.
And it is a brotherhood and it is a family that we all take care of each other and look out for each other.
I mean, this is second to none in my book. I mean, I've never met a group of people like I've met since I've been working here.
And I always say we're brothers and sisters in green and white. And it doesn't matter what color you are, what denomination you may be, or what your ethnic background may be, knowing that you have that common bond of a brothership, sistership.
So there's more to the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office than first meets the eye. Certainly more than could be imagined by Sheriff Marvel Whitehurst in 1912, and growing.
Hello, I'm Sheriff Bob Gualtieri. For over 100 years, the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office has provided law enforcement protection for our citizens. Our deputies will continue to work hard every day to provide the best in public safety and public service, therefore accomplishing our mission of leading the way for a safer Pinellas.
Learn more about the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office by visiting our website and following us on social media.